Have you been applying to jobs and you've been getting lots of rejections? Well, I understand how frustrating that can be. But however, it could be that you're applying to the wrong roles or you're applying to the wrong industry. So in this video, I'll share with you guys the top 6 sponsored roles here in the UK in 2022. So stick around. See you soon. Hello guys, my name is Kolade. Welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to see you guys once again. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the community and thank you very much for joining. And of course, if you've been following the story, I'm also very excited to see you. So without wasting much time, I'll jump straight into the video. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the top 6 sponsored role here in the UK in 2022. And number 1 on my list is Audit and Assurance. Listen, Audit and Assurance is a massively required skill in the UK. We even have companies recruiting people from abroad down into the UK, into Canada, and also into the US. You can see that on the global scale, it is highly required. However, you do not necessarily need to have accounting background to get into an audit graduate program, because many of these companies will train you and at the same time sponsor you. So a few companies you can find around this will be the big 4 accounting firms, specifically KPMG, Deloitte, PwC, and of course EY. However, not just the big 4 accounting firms sponsoring this role, you also have some accounting firms that are outside the big 4 that also sponsor. For example, you have BDO, you have Thornton, and of course there's also RSM. So check them out. Of course, put the application through if you're interested in accounting. And the next on my list is tax and law. If you're very much interested in tax, or if you have numeric skills, you're good at analysis, you're good at numbers, you can apply to this role. And a few companies will still be an extension of what I discussed before. The top 7 accounting firms are highly known, and I can put this list in the description box below. I'm moving on to the next role, and this is a role that I'm extremely passionate about. It's a role that I actually put in 80% of my application into, and it's consulting. So a few people saying, oh, what's consulting? Consulting basically is providing valuable solution to clients' problem. However, consulting is a very wide field. You can specialize in various aspects. For example, there's strategy consulting, there's operational transformation, there's also financial transformation. You can find something around human resources if you're interested in risk and compliance. It's also another one you want to look into. The company that actually sponsored this particular role are the top 3 consulting firms, which is Mckinsey, Bain Company, and of course BCG. However, you can also find some boutique firms here in the UK that can also sponsor you in a consulting role. And the next role on my list is tech. Listen, a lot of companies are looking for people that can specialize in this field, people that can provide valuable services to their client. If you are very much particular or interested in tech, there are a few roles you can specialize in. Like I said, you don't necessarily need to have a tech background. For example, I have accounting background and I'm still able to secure a tech role with a tech company, even without any experience. So in graduate programs, many of these companies will train you, so you don't necessarily need to worry about nothing. You can specialize in cloud computing. If you have coding experience or you have some basic understanding of coding, you can specialize as a software engineer. There's also something for you if you're interested in cybersecurity and network security. These are the few specializations I will actually make mention of. There are other roles you can specialize in tech, and a few companies you can find around these will be Google, Amazon. You can also find something with Accenture. You can find something also with the investment banks, but I won't really dive into the investment bank. I'll save it for the next role. And the next on my list is finance. Even research shows that the financial services contribute over £160 billion into the UK economy. So I'm not even surprised that many companies in this industry are willing to invest lots of money to sponsor your visa just to ensure that you can provide the best service to your client. You can actually specialize in finance if you're interested in, for example, deal advisory, talking about mergers and acquisition. If you're interested in becoming an asset manager, if you're interested in wealth management, if you're interested in analytics and sales, global data. You can find something also with respect to treasury, equity research. So it's up to you to identify what you really want. A few companies you can find around will be a fintech company that I actually know. You can try it out. Bloomberg. They provide opportunity with respect if you are interested in analytics and sales, meaning if you are interested in finance and you have sales experience. If you're more technical, you can go for their global data opportunities. However, you can find majority of these roles with investment banks. Example will be Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. You can find Bank of America. There's HSBC, and etc. I'll actually drop the list of a few companies you can apply to that can sponsor your visa in this niche. And the final top sponsored role in the UK in 2022 is, listen, before I tell you guys that, you guys should kindly subscribe to my channel, like and share if you find this very much insightful, because it helps me create videos like these that would help you in your job search. And the final role will be healthcare. So if you're very much interested in health, you have experience as a medical doctor or you are a nurse, you can actually get into the UK even from your country. And if you're actually here already, you can easily get into this field because of the skill and expertise you have. Also, care assistant and support work has been moved into the skilled visa category, meaning it's also one that can actually get a tier 2 visa. The UK government have supported this, so if you have experience in this, it's a win-win for you. And if you're very much particular about caring for elderly people, caring for vulnerable people, and you generally want to get into this field, there's a career in it, and you can also put in your application. So before I actually end the video, I'd like to share with you guys a bonus pointer. There's a particular role I didn't actually talk about, and that's business analysis and data analyst. This is highly also in demand in the UK. You can put in your application to these roles, but the challenge around this particular role is that many companies that you find out, they are not really sponsoring in this role. So you want to make sure you're strategic and you find the credible information before putting the application through. Another thing again is that in the UK, what I've also realized is that the role you are looking for might not be called the exact name you are looking for. So you want to make sure that you check the job description if it fits the role, so that way you don't miss out on the application. That's it for this video. I'm very much excited to have actually shared this information with you guys. Please kindly share and of course drop your comment, ask me questions, and I'm very much excited to give answers to whatever you've asked. I'll see you guys in the next video. La prochaine.